Hi, I'm Sylvia with Escobar Homes and Family, and if you've been getting our newsletter for some time, you know that we like to take some time to send out articles regarding either home or family, Escobar Homes and Family, and those are two things that we really that are very dear and near to our hearts. So we like to talk about both things. And today I wanted to just send out a quick video to talk about the family aspect and specifically about communication. Communication is a very important part, as you know, in any relationship, whether it be with your spouse, with your partner, whether it be with your kids, whether it be at work, whether it be with friends. Communication is very important. And so there are some points or parts of communication that I have found very useful in different aspects of my life, and I'd like to share with you today. So very quickly, the first one is to calm down when we have something that we want to discuss that's important to us. Unfortunately, we often feel that we have the most energy to communicate about something that's important to us when we are feeling angry or we have all of these emotions going on. But what you want to do is calm down first, because usually what happens in a situation when our emotions are all over the place is that we don't have much control of the things that we say. We're operating very much on an emotional level, and the things that are coming out of our mouths may not be the things that we really want to communicate at the moment, or communicate them in the way that would be best received. Because that is the other aspect of communication, is that we want to be clear about what we want to say, and we want the other person to receive it in the spirit in which it is given. And when our emotions are all over the place, that may not be very effective. So the first thing we want to do when we want to communicate something that's important to us is that we want to calm down. The second thing that we want to do is we want to think about what we want. I often give the example of a situation early on in our marriage. Arturo and I are realtors, and we have our real estate business. But in the very beginning of this business, Arturo was a solo agent, and he would be the one working outside of the home, and I would be at home homeschooling our kids. And so one of the things that I found out very quickly in this business is that, well, if you're going to be showing houses, you're going to be showing them to people who are working during the day, and they need the evening time to see the houses that they want to purchase. And so, very early on in this career, Arturo was getting home very late from work, and so our dinner time was at 6 o'clock, and he was never making it on time. And so my question was, or my frustration was, that he would not let me know what time he was going to be home, and he wasn't home on time. So those were the two things that were really frustrating for me. But as I thought about it more, um, I was able to really pinpoint the real problem was that I felt I wasn't being considered. That if he just showed some consideration and would call me and let me know, hey, I won't be home until 8, then I would be able to make arrangements so that we could have dinner at 6 without having to wait, or we could actually move our dinner, especially on a Friday night when we were going to have family night. I could move it to the time that he would be home. But it was actually the consideration point that was the biggest issue for me. On the surface, it looked like the biggest issue was that he wasn't home for dinner, which was a difficult thing for him to manage because his job required him to be out showing houses during the time that we would be having dinner. Um, and also, it appeared to be that he didn't care. He didn't care that I was here making dinner, getting everything ready at 6 o'clock, and that he wouldn't be here. I was able to navigate through all of that and give myself a chance to think, what is the real problem? And the real problem was consideration. Could you please just let me know whether or not you will be home by 6, what time you will be home, so that I can make arrangements otherwise. Two first things in communication. First, calm down. Don't try to have an effective conversation in the middle of all of your emotions still bubbling up at the surface. Second, think about what you want. Sometimes it's not the one thing that is occurring right there and then. Sometimes that is actually a symptom of a different issue. You want to get right into the actual issue that is causing the problem. So, we will talk about the rest of the points of communication next week, but I thought maybe we'll try a video and see if that helps. Please let me know. Comment and send me an email or add a comment to the newsletter, and let me know what you think about the idea of just sending a quick video on certain things that are important to us all, like communication. Have a good day.